The first issue, my lady, is that just as has been indicated by Melanet Senior, Fred Ngatia Senior Counsel, the IT infrastructure of the judiciary and the portal upon which these documents are supposed to be filed had a big problem on Saturday. We did an email to the judiciary, got a confirmation that indeed the system was slow. And so that is the first reason why a number of documents came in late. Number two, a number of these affidavits that have been alluded to before you this morning are affidavits that arose out of a response to affidavits that were filed by the same parties who are seeking to strike out these affidavits themselves. In particular, we got further affidavits from one John Githongo. We got a further affidavit from one Arnold Ochieng. We got another affidavit from one George Joroge. And finally, one John Wesonga. These affidavits were filed way after the petition had been filed. They raised new issues. Specifically, they raised issues touching on the IT infrastructure of the IEBC. The most responsible thing to do, my lady and my lord, was for us to then do the affidavits. In fact, before they came in to raise the concern, we had ourselves wanted to raise this as a preliminary issue with the court so that we get directions. Because after we responded to the issues that they raised in their own further affidavits without leave, they again yesterday filed further affidavits seeking to now respond to the affidavits that we had filed responding to the issues they raised out of time. What is most interesting is that even in the affidavits that they filed as late as yesterday, they still raised new issues seeking to expand the four corners of the petition that is currently before the court, which then has the effect of making that petition mutate in form and character. Now, that said, my ladies and my lord, from where we sit, because of the significance of the issue at hand, we had taken the pragmatic approach to say that even though they served us late yesterday, that is late last night, we worked into the wee hours this morning and did our draft responses to those issues, so that if the court be minded to consider those issues, because I think some of them are pertinent to be able to go to the what we are dealing with, then those affidavits could be put in place. We'd be allowed to file those the ones that we had not served, responding to the areas that they raised in the affidavits yesterday. In the alternative, that then the affidavits that they filed yesterday should be struck off, so that then we are not prejudiced ourselves. But secondly, and perhaps more importantly, because clarity as to which affidavit was filed in time, perhaps the best approach would be to ask the parties to file formal applications, raise the concerns with specific documents, and we'll have an opportunity within this day today to demonstrate whether or not any of the affidavits was served out of time. I think that would give us clarity in such a way that no party would be prejudiced. I am most obliged.
Mr. Ngombo, those affidavits were cited by Senior Counsel Orengo.
Yes.
Mr. Ngatia, as senior counsel, you ought to know how to conduct yourself.
Which the Chief Justice affidavits which the Chief Justice has asked are not the ones that were enumerated by Learned Counsel Mr. Orengo. They are the new affidavits that were filed and served yesterday are as follows. The first one is an affidavit by Martha Karua, Senior Counsel, of 28th August and served yesterday. The second one also by Martha Karua of 27th August and sworn on 28th, and we received it yesterday. Celestine Anyango Opio, sworn on 28th August and served yesterday. George Joroge, sworn on 28th and served yesterday. John Mark Githongo, sworn on 28th and served yesterday. Edgar Ouko, sworn 28th, served yesterday. Benson Wesonga, this was served yesterday. Yes, sworn 28th and served yesterday. Arnold Oshieng, 28th is the date of swearing, served yesterday. John Githongo, once again, 28th August, date of swearing and service yesterday. Those are the ones that prompted a fury of activity on our part to try and respond to them. I'm in the same position as Learned Counsel. We try to work very hard, but by the time again we try to file, the system did not allow us to file. So we have new matters which have been raised, which we have not responded to. May I apologize to my Lord, Supreme Court Judge, and thank you for reminding me yet again. I am sorry, the whisper was not meant for the court, but to Learned Counsel. Thank you.
My Lady, the Chief Justice, you had asked a question about the specific affidavits. My learned senior, Fred Ngatia, Senior Counsel, has given the list of those affidavits. In fact, the ones that have been served on us are the ones from John Gidongo, Arnold Ochieng, John Joroge, and Benson Wesonga. And my lady, I just wanted to mention that so that we are able to contextualize this affidavit, when we were served with the petition, we had a specific time within which to respond. We responded in time and served those responses. When the petitioners saw our responses, without the leave of the court, they filed further affidavits. Now, when those affidavits were served on us, we thought that perhaps instead of coming to us for leave, we do the pragmatic thing of responding to them, then we come and have them formally, we get directions from the court on how to deal with them. Because it would have meant that we would be making an application for leave today to file in further affidavits. It also then means that if we are to get to the four corners of the petition, then we must get back to the first date in time. After filing our responses, what came up? The new affidavits. How do we deal with them? That would be the question. I had given a proposal that because some of them seem to raise a number of important issues,